peeps, welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name is Arietta, and today we are going to be doing a little kitting up project ready for the month of June. So if you are new here, please do consider subscribing, joining us. Come on into the chat and say hello. It would be lovely to be able to welcome you properly. That being said, we have already got some early birds in the chat. We have got the lovely M. She is one of my moderators for today. Welcome in. We've got Muttnuts. Hey, hey. And we've got Roxy the Jotty Crafter. She is my other moderator for today. So welcome in, everybody. This is if you are a channel member, you will have seen the carnage that was my craft corner last night when I decided that I needed to rearrange things and try and make better use of the space. But of course, that's never a smooth thing. It's never just as easy as, oh, let's just move the desk around. It's let's move absolutely everything in order to accommodate one tiny change. And now I'm not quite back to normal yet. I don't have everything back in place. I don't even want to look at the big boxes of stuff I've still got to deal with that have been put in the other room. And I've only got half my worktop available to me. So I'm glad that I had only planned to do a little kitting up for today, because I don't think that I have the brain power for anything else. We've got Sarah with us. Hello. The YouTube overlords may well be watching, so let them know that I am also worth watching. So what else do I need to say? I don't know. Right, so there are 3 events that I know that this canvas qualifies for this month. Sorry. 2 bouncers on the door. I know, it's very unusual to have both of you. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, there are 3 events this June that I know that this qualifies for. There is the Pride event that Christopher Colassa is running. There is the Plants and Gardens event, and there is a female beauty. Plants and Gardens is damn it. I will find details and pop them all down below afterwards, because I normally have a bit of paper stuck to my wall with all the events on, but it's not there, and I just turned to look at it, and of course it's not there. So it's the Diamond Paint with Friends 2.0 is doing the Plants and Gardens event, and Diamond Grandma is doing Female Beauty. As for who the hosts are and co-hosts are for those events, I cannot remember. I will find out and I will put them down below for you. I apologise to those people running those events. I was ill prepared for today, and that is on me. So yeah, let's just have a look at the canvas then. This is no longer carried by Diamond Art Club. It was one that I had looked at for a long time, and it was never in stock, and now they don't carry it at all. But I picked it up at a D-stash, which makes me very happy because it means that I got it at a very reasonable price. So this is by an artist called Mandy Manzano. She is kind of known for doing a sort of a stained glass style of artwork. I will, let's see if I can't pop this up here. So here we go. So it's called My Garden Needs Tending. This one is in round, and it's a 56 by 74 centimeters. So it's quite a nice size. And came very well packaged up, considering that it's a D-stash. So happy with that. Still in its plastic. Let's get out there. Right. So let's move the storage out of the way for a second. Now I've got to get used to new desk setup and whether I can fit things in. So here she is. Right, there we go. Yeah, so everything is done with these thick black outlines, which actually makes it really fun to do because you can sort of do the black outline and then fill in the space in the middle, which is a really nice way to work on this style of painting. Just move my ring light over so it's slightly less annoying. But yeah, so this is my Poison Ivy canvas. I am not looking at chat. Bear with me a second. Oh, I can have two bouncers. It's fine. And don't you dare leave. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so we've got 31 colours. Have we got any specials? I think there's a couple. Let's have a look. There we go. We can see we've got a nice big picture. You can tell that this is one of the older DAC kits, obviously. You do get the little tiny sticker, which is good to put in your logbook if you're someone that does a logbook. And then we have got stickers here, peely ones, for our storage, which is what I'm going to be doing today. So it shouldn't take too long. I've only got 31 colours, which is not very many at all, considering some of the stuff I have been working on recently. As for my recent canvas, I know a lot of you have been following my progress on the I See You canvas, which is from Pam Diamond Paintings. I have put that one to the side for the moment. I needed a break from squares and confetti, so this is going to be just what the doctor ordered. There's lots of lovely colour blocking. It's round. It's going to refresh me and give me a bit more energy to go back to working on the other one, which is a little more taxing on the brain. So look at these lovely colours. They're grand. They're lovely. So the Diamond Art Club gems come in what I call a train. So from here, so we've got one of our ABs there. Sorry for the crinkling. If this was a video, I edit all the crinkling out when I can, but no chance of that here. Yeah, so we've got a creamy white AB. And I can see here we've got a lot of 133, which is like a carroty orange, I would say. So yeah, and then lots more. Obviously, this is our 310, our blacks. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of black, which is actually nothing compared to what I've done in the past. And then some more burgundy colours. So that's a horrible sound. Pop that over to one side. My storage that I'm going to try for this one is this one that I picked up. I grabbed it from, I want to say I got this one from Temu. I remember doing an unboxing video. I can't remember, but I know that Kay, who many of you will know from chat, she had kit up into storage like this, and I was quite taken with it. So I got myself some. So you get these little pots that open this way, and I think they should work quite nicely for this canvas. If by the end of this canvas I hate this storage, I'll be passing it on to somebody else to see if they prefer it. So this is my first time using it. We will see how it goes. The first thing I'm going to do is decide, because you open them this way, I feel like if I put the sticker on here, I'm going to rub the sticker off. So I'm going to put the sticker on the back. I think that works best for my brain. So I'm going to make sure they're all facing the same way. And now I'm going to go through and put the stickers on first. What have I missed? Mutt nuts. Just waking up on this rainy day here and eating an orange. That sounds like a lovely way to wake up. So what is everybody else working on? Is anybody else planning to do any events next month? I know there's loads of things going on. There's a Myths and Stars event going on that Bella Art Diamonds, Bella Art and Nicole are hosting. Sure, there's other things going on. Oh, Rox, you've got your Bella canvas. Is that your little alien one? That would be perfect for their event, Myths and Stars. Anything that's kind of spacey. And Sarah's drawing her devil girls and being a surrogate cat mom. They are adorable. Ooh. Right. Sorry, all fingers and thumbs. Everything's one of the things that's happened as I've switched my desk around is that things that used to be on the left are now on the right, and I've got to get used to that. It's going to take some time before my brain has just adjusted. So whereas before I used to just be able to reach out and grab something, things aren't where I expect them to be at the moment. They will be. We will get there. Muttnuts is working on Dragon Love by Rose Prophet, and next month she's doing the Pride, June Waffle, and the Asian Year Long. I don't know that I'm going to get away with this one for the Asian. I don't think there's anything. I don't think Poison Ivy has an Asian equivalent, unless I kind of go, well, she's a comic book character, therefore, but she's not a manga character, so. Sadly, I'm going to have to dip out of the Asian event for this month. June Waffle is the Admore Zest event, yes? And yeah, yeah. So it's Admiral Zest is the June Waffle. I have done that at least once. I've taken part in the June Waffle. It's always good fun to diamond paint along with them. I did it Advent style the last time I did a June Waffle, and I did. Gosh, it was so long ago. I did a painting called Cosmic Tiger that was from Row Diamonds, who don't exist anymore. This is the case with so many of the small businesses. But they were good Row Diamonds. I liked them. They were a UK company, and they printed their paintings in house, so that was always a bit of a bonus. Oh, right. So I got 4 more left. I'm gonna have to go into the second layer, which doesn't fit nearly as well in here as I'd want it to. It's a little bit squished, but that's fine. It's just a couple, and then obviously I've got plenty of overspill if I want to kit up all my extras. Okay, so that's the first section of this first bit. I'm going to take these out of here for now and just take these 4 out on their own. I'll just take this off the desk because it takes up quite a lot of space. Oh, excuse me. Right, time to hydrate. I can feel the frog in my throat. Are you back to diamond painting, or are you still not settled enough to do anything? Right. Scissors. Where are scissors? Scissors. And a tray. Just grab one of those. Oh, right. Em is currently knitting my niece's blanket. Hopefully, it will be done before her wedding. Okay. Oh, I thought those two were the same. They are so close. Right, let's not get those muddled up then. So we've got 815 and 498. So 498. And we get to see how much one of these holds. These are fairly chunky bags. The other thing, of course, is to see how these cope with static in these pots. But oh, look at that, lovely. That fit very nicely. I think might end up with a bit of static. We'll see. I can always pop dryer sheets in. That's not a problem at all. We haven't got Kay with us today, otherwise I'd be asking her what she's done with hers and whether she's had any issues with static. Oh, how have I stuck that on so badly? That's not acceptable. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, rigidly straight, but straighter than that. 815. And we should have an 814 as well. So those are going to be very close together in colour. Em doesn't have a table where she can diamond paint at the moment. But BF's moving into new place and making sure there's space for it. That is very nice. Oh, yeah, it's Rox, the blowing into the bag trick is good. I was thinking more of whether these pots would cause the static. There's no, from what I can tell, there's no static in these bags. The static is, I was worried that these pots are going to cause static. But we'll see. As I say, this is my first time using this style of storage. I normally favour the little screw top bottles, but this was a bit of a bargain. And yeah, see, I can already see that we might have a little bit, but not going to worry about that for now. Not going to worry. I do think that these style of pots will be good for just, you know, dipping in and grabbing an individual drill. Right, let's look at the 310s. Hoping they might loosen up a little bit. And I'll see whether we can get 2 bags of these in. I'm not expecting to get all of them in, obviously, but might get 2 bags. I think 2 might be risking it, but we'll give it a go. Any overflow, I'll just put into an extra pot. Ooh. Yeah, 2 was a little bit much. But I'm still gonna, there we go. Let's try this way. Yeah. There we go. So you can get 2 big bags in, and there is still space. I wouldn't necessarily want to make a habit of doing that though. So these 3 I will save. They'll go into the sort of top up bit. Okay. I'd forgot how frustrating it is that Diamond Art Club organise their drills in a weight order rather than like DMC order or anything else. So Oh wow, we've got, in the range of orange drills, we go from 740, 41, 42, 43, 44 and 45. So that is going to provide some really nice shading. It does mean I've got to pay attention to what number I'm doing. So, yeah, so obviously, being poison ivy, that is why she counts as plant and garden themed. She is, in my opinion, a beautiful lady and therefore counts for female beauty. Also, the reason, aside from just being wonderfully colourful and therefore would probably qualify for the Pride event anyway, she's also canonically bisexual. So that means that she counts for the Pride event from that side of things as well. 133. This is our first AB. What symbol is this? So this is the number 1. What's going to be in her hair. Oh, look at that sparkle. So much sparkle. Lovely. And nice to be able to get both in. Both packs. Yeah, that's very satisfying. Right. 3, 2, 1. This kind of brick red colour. 3, 2, 1. This is also going to be in her hair. Come on. Ugh. How many ivy canvases for Pride will I be doing? I'm only doing 1 canvas. You can freshen my water. Thank you, my love. The hubby is off to work, so he is making sure I have all of the sustenance I require to survive without him for 12 hours. 9 hours. Yeah, I've not done a poison ivy canvas before, so this will be my first time. But I have done a lot of Mandy Manzano canvases before. I haven't done any of her princesses because that's not really my vibe. Thank you, my love. But I have done her Nefertiti. I've done her Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, which, if any of you watch Angel Rose, she's just unboxed that one as well. That was one of her unicorn kits, and it was so nice to see her finally get that one. And yeah, it's going to be fun to watch her work on that because it's a beautiful canvas, that one. What else of hers? Oh, a lot of hers are kind of pop culture. So I did the 10th Doctor. My daughter did the 11th Doctor. I did Adventure Time for my son. which is a really long canvas. It's a long, thin one, so that was fun to work on. And I'm sure there's another one. I can't remember. But this is the last one from my stash. I did not even look at what number I was opening. 666. Just put my finger in the bag. That was clever. They all stuck to me. Yeah, so if you like this style of artwork, I think there are still some of her canvases with Diamond Art Club, but you can also get them as cross-stitch pattern conversions through my brain. Martin Nuts, be my brain for me. Where else can you get Mandy Manzano from? I can't remember. I can't remember. Damn it. I will put links. That's all I can do. But yeah, I know they've got the a Jaded Gem shop. Thank you, Roxy. You are a superstar. Yes, Jaded Gem. I was like, Gems Flow, though. That's not the right. I knew it was Gem. Jaded Gem shop. Yes. Oh, that's right, Martin. That's thank you. Yes, Jaded Gem has them as conversion kits. Hello, Puscat. Are you coming to say hello? Coming here? I know it's all changed. They're not happy that I moved things around. Not happy at all. Yeah, so you can get them from there. They've got the princess ones that are like banner style. Miss, this is not treats for you. Oh no, you're not having my remaining dinner. That's not for you. Is that what you're up here hunting for? You're not having my sandwich. It's mine. Right, moving on. Hang on a second. Oh, I owe you an apology. Oh, see, I brain like an absolute sieve. So, last year for Pride, was that last year? Was it the year before? I also did a Poison Ivy canvas. Oh my god, I can't believe that was just out of my head. I loved doing that canvas. That can't have been last year though. It must have been the year before. There you go. It was this one that Emma's kindly sent me a picture of so that I remember what I was doing with my life. Oh, I can't even remember what this one was called. Oh, that's really bad. So, oh, goodness. Thanks, Em. Oh, I'm such a wally. Okay. Honestly. So, I'm not going to make it a yearly thing. Partners in Crime. Thanks, Em. That's what it was called. Yeah. 7:28. Right. Roxy, I'm surprised that you didn't remember that. You're normally really good at remembering what I've worked on before. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back through my. Hang on. I've got last year's diary sitting here next to me while I was tidying up. Oh no! Don't fall. Everything's in a dodgy pile. Is this last year's? No, this is 2023. Did I? Right. Okay. There we go. So I did it for June 2023. There we go. See, this is why I need a planner and a journal, because otherwise I don't know what I'd do. Gosh. Okay. Right. Oh, there we go. I learned something about myself. I have a terrible memory. Oh, coffee incoming. Thank you. I gained a cat.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Have a good evening at work. Don't work too hard. Right. Oh. I don't think it's pedantic. I think that you've got a better memory than you. Also, Harley's in that painting, which is why I would think you would remember it. So you are very much you were the Harley to my Ivy, as you are the Glinda to my Elphaba. Oh wow, those are quite neon. I wonder if I can just tip it slightly so you can see the cat. No, not really. Not without. Ah, oh, stay there. No, you can't. You can just about see her feet. But no, she's decided to perch on the very edge of my desk, looking very unhappy that things that she would normally sit on are no longer available. It will all be back to relative normality soon. I think I will be carrying on with the organisation tomorrow. You are the blonde to my green. Yeah, in every sense. Oh, wow. Sarah says it's the first canvas she remembers me working on when she found my channel. Gosh. I'm mad at myself for forgetting. It's not even like it's tucked away. It's on the wall in the stairwell. I've got most of my paintings cover the walls of our stairwell because what else am I going to put there? They're not framed. They're just like pinned to the wall. But yeah, I guess I've just got so used to seeing them that I sort of don't see them anymore. There's only a couple that are actually framed, just because framing them is so expensive. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're only half an hour in. I'm whizzing through this. 700 is here. Roxy says the first canvas she remembers from my channel is the Green Man. That I did that over the Christmas, over the Yule period, and I was reading Charles Dickens's Christmas Carol, doing like a whip and read, I guess you could call it. So that was good fun. I enjoyed doing that. I enjoyed doing the Dark Cathedral one as well. I would love to be able to share the rest of Dark Cathedral with you all, but Frida only gave me permission to share some of her book, and I think I would be very much taking advantage of her generosity if I was to then read the rest of it to you all. Oh, damn. I spilled drills. Oh well, hasn't happened for a while, so it's about time it did, I suppose. But yeah, there are other books that are public domain that I could do that with. There's an Alice event in January, and I've got a canvas ready for that. So maybe I could read Alice in Wonderland while doing that. That could be fun. Yeah, I was looking at a list of public domain books the other day, and there's plenty to choose from, but it's just finding something that sort of works thematically with what you're doing, but also fits in with like reading it over the course of a month, I suppose, as well. You just don't want it to drag on for too long. I think people will get bored. As it is, I saw with the Dark Cathedral, I did that for a month, once a week, reading a chapter or 2 chapters, I think sometimes, for the first third of the book. And I can see when I look at my analytics, it sort of drops off. Yeah. Wizard of Oz is public domain, yes. Yeah. And that doesn't take very long to read either. So that would definitely be an option. I think all of the Oz books are public domain now. Certainly a large... all the ones that L. Frank Baum wrote are public domain now. The ones that were written after that, probably not. But, right, 669. No, 699. They really ought to put a line under these so that you know the 6s and 9s are tricky. But yeah, I enjoy reading. I often thought that doing sort of radio play type stuff would have been a fun career. So yeah, I enjoy reading out loud. And if it's something that people want, thing is, I don't like doing whip and chats because I never know what to say. So unless people are going to send me a bunch of questions to answer, then doing a whip and read is much more enjoyable for me than doing a whip and chat. Having said that, if people want to send me questions or things to answer, I know I did get a few questions the last time I asked, and so a lot of those were sort of witchy questions, though. So I think I'll probably do those in a specifically witchy video. I guess most of the people that see my posts asking for questions already probably know anything they would want to know about me. It's not like my life is swathed in mystery. I don't know. I know it looks like I'm really struggling with these. Partly it's because they're new, I think. And also I'm being a little bit precious with my nails because I only had time to take off my old nail polish and not to put anything on, which is why my nails look god awful. So they've got no protection. They're a little bit weak. Right, 783 and 782. Let's do 782 first. Yeah, so I think I'm pretty much booked up with canvases now to the end of the year, which is very silly. I must have been last Wednesday during the live, I said I didn't have anything for July. I was wrong because I then remembered it wasn't in my diary, which is why I didn't remember it. That my plan was to do Summer with the Masters for July, because Summer with the Masters runs through June and July, but obviously I want to do the Pride event, so I'm doing that this month. And then the plan is to work on my Muka canvas throughout July. That is the plan. Subject to change, I guess, but yeah, that's my plan. I haven't worked on the Summer with the Masters event for a couple of years, so it'd be nice to support them again. My Muka canvas, I think, is around, so yeah, should be doable in a month. But also, it doesn't require a fresh start or a finish. So if I can make some headway on that, then I can put it to one side at the end of July and come back to it next year for the same event. And I think as long as I can get my head round having an unfinished whip sitting looking at me, maybe I'll have to put it in a different room. Then I think I'm gonna kind of embrace that idea of have a canvas that fits an event, but don't kill myself in order to finish it, because I know that is one of my downfalls, is that I like to finish a canvas for the event. It brings me that little bit of joy, getting it done, and I do work well with a deadline. But whilst that used to be the case, and to some extent still is, that doesn't allow any flexibility for my health, which is deteriorating. So I need to just bear that in mind without getting too maudlin about it. Just that, what's that? 890. What's that? No. What have I done? Why are you in there? Bugger. Are you 780? Yes, you are 780. Right. Okay. How did I get that wrong? Right. Roxy says that she is event free because she's gone crazy with charting canvases. Yeah, this is your new special interest for sure. Okay, not too bad in terms of pouring from one to the other. Right, 780, 890. Oh goodness. Oh, there's a bit of trash in that one. Which is now, there it is. So, let me grab some. Yeah, that definitely counts as trash in my trails. Yeah, it happens. At least bits like that are easy to pick out, and then it's done, dealt with. Whereas if you've got little bits, then it just is annoying from start to finish. Roxy says, I won't even commit myself to finishing a complete section in an evening anymore. That's really good. Yeah. Gotta look after yourself. Right, talking of which, I'm going to have a slurp of my coffee, which is a little bit hot, but I'm going to, excuse my slurping. Oh, that is what I needed. So yeah, I love the events because they give me something to focus on, and they sort of take away a lot of the decision making for what to do. I do work better within guidelines. That's why I like things when I'm colouring. I like doing things like the 3 colour challenge stuff because it's fun. If I've got time, which I should have once I've finished kitting up here. Oh no, I don't think I can reach it. I was going to say I'd show you my new colouring book, but it's the other side of the room, so that'll have to wait till next week. 7, 4, 5. There. But yeah, I did get a new colouring book. In fact, maybe I'll do that. I'll do that next Wednesday. We'll do some colouring. I think that might be nice. See if I can actually get a picture finished. Oh, here's our next AB. This is our lovely snowy white highlights. So this is going to be, you can see it's going to be highlight on her nose, in her eyes, eyebrows. Is there any more anywhere else? Oh, it's coming down her neck and her décolletage there. Yeah, little bits just highlighting. Uh, 3819, which is going to be one of these ones. That one. Oh, Rox, you're not here next week. What would we do without you? But I hope you have a lovely time being away. You taking diamond painting with you? The little minis are always nice to take on holiday. Or the pixel stickers. It's a good bet for a holiday because they are super small. I've just ordered some more, so when they arrive, you'll have a little unboxing from those. 9, 5, 4. Yeah, Roxy is taking her Rainbow Paint Gem mini set and her MosaiCraft and a couple of jigsaws. Good for you. Yeah, holidays should be about spending time working on the things you enjoy. Yeah. Yeah. 814. 814. Right, nearly done. 3 more colours after this one. In 49 minutes. That's true. Yeah, when you've got a little one with you on holiday, once they're in bed, it's not like you can go clubbing. Not like I can't imagine going clubbing these days. And 13. It's so weird. I keep catching the YouTube feed because that's how I'm reading chat, and because it's behind, it's like weirdly looking at somebody else doing the same thing I'm doing. Yeah, going out if you've got the spoons for it. Yeah. No. Martin and I have just started spending our evenings when he's not at work playing Minecraft together. So that's our idea of a good time. So oh, not many of those. Where are they going? What symbol is that? It's the little nuclear toxic symbol. Where are they going? With my eyes, I cannot see. Don't know. I'll find them. Right. Okay, so look at those. It's like a sweet shop, all those lovely colours. So bright, so shiny. Pleased with those. Right, let's put you back into the case. So, and what I will probably do, what I definitely will do, is I'll go through at some other time before I start, and I will put these, I like to rearrange these so that they are in order of the symbols, if that makes sense. So for me, that means I normally go numbers first, of which we have only got 2. We've got 1 and 2. Then I would go alphabet. So I'd move, I would go A. Is there a B? There's not a B. There's not, there is a C. I'm just doing it now. Let's just E. H. H-I-J-K. L. No, M, N, O, P, Q, R, no, S, T, no, U, V, V, W, X, Y. So, and then the rest, because they're symbols, it really is up to you how you want to do it. I tend to go math symbols first. So I've got plus, divide, equals. Got anything else? No. And then I'll go put the hashtag in there. Then we'll go do the ones that are dots. So I've got 1 dot, 2 dots. No, 1 dot, 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dots, dot on a line, dot on a line. And then we've got, I probably could have put that in as a T. It's an upside down T, but we'll leave that one. So we'll then do triangles, 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 arrow, in fact no, I'll put those 2 together. I'm making things difficult for myself. Right, so then we're left with, I've got 2 arrows. Yeah, so I've got cross arrow, down arrow, forward slash, and a little chevron. So those can go separate. But that just means that when I look at the canvas, I'm going to be searching here and I'll say, oh, I'm looking for an A. I'm not going to be saying I'm looking for number 606. I don't tend to look at this bit on the side of the canvas. I don't tend to look at this at all. I just work from what's on the canvas. So, but everybody has their own way of doing things, and none of them are right or wrong. They're just different. So yeah, this is my canvas, my project for the next month, and yeah, I'm looking forward to working on this one. I think it's going to be super lovely when it's done, and it's definitely one that I had been looking at getting for a long time. So just pop her out of the way. I've still got these. Need to put those away. So the nice thing, yeah, I should just chuck these extra black ones in the back of there, and I will also pop these bits in there so that if for some reason the drills become separated from the canvas, I know just by opening it what's in there. What have I missed from Roxy? Oh, planning a bingo night. Lovely. I like that idea. Right, so that is me done, all kit up and ready. Got a big old pile of rubbish here to go in the bin. But that is me done. I was just thinking about what I'm going to use cover minder wise. Just looking at what I've got to the side. I've got a couple of flowers, so I shall probably use those as my cover minders. I don't have a rainbow cover minder. Cover minder. Maybe I'll have a look at making one. So although I do have got this one that came from Diamond Art Studio, which is like a rainbow tree. So that's a very nice one. Although it's only got the black sort of fridge magnety back, which I don't like so much. It doesn't have as much magnetism. Yeah, so where are we at? We've got a couple of minutes. What have I got to talk about? I don't think I've got anything else to talk about. Just grab some water. Oh, I have got I've got an unboxing from a new company coming for you soon. Oh, I'm just trying to reach under my desk and find it. So you can, this is your sneak peek if you're here. So but I'm not allowed to unbox that yet. So even I haven't looked inside. They have asked me to put out the unboxing on the 10th. So you'll have it then. Or whatever the next day is after that I'm doing a video. It's to tie in with an event that they're having, a discount event that they're having on their site. But yeah, so that'll be interesting to look at a new company, see what they're like. I have got my if you saw my unboxing from BeeBeeCraft most recently, I think I'm going to look at doing the fruity earrings this month because that fits in nicely with the plant and garden theme as well. So I'm gonna do a video making some earrings for them. If you didn't see, I know last week I was working on my little basket, so if you didn't see the finished pictures that I put on Facebook, this is my little finished basket. I do need to work out a better way of finishing the top edge. I was wondering about maybe using a sharp needle and doing sort of an over stitch to finish the top off nicely. But at the moment, this basket is working lovely to hold all my other ribbons. That is what it is being used for. But yeah, so I'm quite pleased with how that came out. I haven't had to go at making any more since. But yeah, feels sturdy enough. Yeah, I enjoyed doing it and would do again. Yeah, fun craft, would craft again. So I think I'm going to stop rambling on, as I've done all the things that I wanted to do this evening. Thank you, as always, for coming along, for joining me. Thank you for all the supportive messages I've received after my message yesterday on the members post, showing that I was, being buried under craft materials. It's nice to know I'm not alone and that everybody has an ever-growing craft hoard. So yes, let's see. Once I've got everything in its new place and the craft room is all tidy for the very brief time that it might be, I will take some pictures and maybe I'll do a little tour. I've been saying for years that I'll do a craft room tour, but it's never tidy enough, and I've never had the space to do it, because literally it was a scooch in sideways, sit behind the desk. Yeah, I was in a craft nook. Now I've got a little bit more space. I've got more room but less storage, I think. So we'll see how that turns out. I will either share pictures or do a little tour or both. We'll see. I am going to stop rabbiting. I'm going to leave this here. Please do all the YouTubey stuff. It really does help. If you're watching on replay, remember to hashtag replay down in the comments so that I can thank you for watching after the fact. Let me know what events you are taking part in this month. Let me know if you're a fan of poison ivy. And I'm going to leave this here. Until next time, stay crafty.